Didn't play in the World Championships, Bergh. Would have been disappointed not to qualify. Looking for a strong start to 2025. On the flip side, Christian Kist did play. He didn't win a game, but he did hit the 9-dart finish and get that £60,000 bonus. So it wasn't too bad in the end, losing out to Mendes. Yeah, these games will come thick and fast. And reminder that the loser will stay on and join John Henderson. This is a group of 3. And if they get through the group, they'll face Ricky Evans. Also in this section, there's Jose de Souza, Mickey Mansell, and Mendes.
82.
Massive incentive. World Masters now 32 players. And now on the PDC rankings, so a great way to start the year. And a great way to start the match from Bergh Vampier. Breaker throw, 12 darter. I'm led to believe Christian Kist hit the 9-dart at the World Championship, unaware that there was £60,000 for doing it. Damon Hre, of course, hit one as well.
57.
Big incentive for the 8 qualifiers day to get into the World Masters, of course, but some big ties. Peter Wright, Michael Van Gerwen, Luke Littler, Gedwin Price.
115.
Stephen Bunton, as I mentioned, Josh Rock, Dave Chisnell and Rob Cross are the players who are currently not got opponents. But they will in a couple of hours' time.
97.
Vampier. A statement opening set. And that is very neat and tidy. Doesn't give Christian Kist. You'd feel set difference and legs difference will generally decide that.
140.
Christian just, well, I was going to say getting himself into the leg, but Bergh.
140.
Down to 90 after 9 darts thrown. This is explosive stuff. And Christian has found his best leg. Yet to have a go at a finish. Yeah, that looks slightly awkward. Just a little shift to the right. But it isn't. And that's another 12 dart leg to open a set from Bergh Vampier. He's one away from breezing through this opening game. Some standard as well.
134.
Christian needs a foothold in the tie, needs it quick as well.
133.
And this is just illustrating how quick 3-leg sets can be. He's in a match-winning opportunity here already, Bergh Vampier.
134.
Kist gets himself down to a 2-darter. Treble 19. Well, he's not going to get a match dart here, so this should be, providing Christian stays straight. On the 20, some darts at a double. It's going to be 2 if he needs them. This to stay in, this is huge. And it seems to have happened so quickly, and he can't find it. And already, in a matter of minutes, Bergh Vampier.
Game shot and the match.
And that is some performance from Bergh. The opening game here in this group. These two met a few times, 5 occasions. Last meeting last June, which was comfortably won by Christian Kist.
140.
Last couple have been on challenge tours. One was a final.
89.
Which went the way of Christian Kist. They're both on the same weekend. There was a quarter-final and the final. So Hendo looking to change his fortunes.
65.
Against Christian. And he's going to have to rely on missed doubles here. And he's not got any missed doubles, and that's a positive start from Christian Kist. In his defence, he didn't play like he can, but he wasn't given much of a chance in that opening game against Bergh Vampier, but strikes early. Comfortable.
180.
Older throw, but John looking to fight back. Lee Cox beating Wayne McRae. Adam Hunt has also beaten Wayne McRae, so it's Cox and Hunt. Straight shootout to go through. And we may be staring at that here, because Christian has just relinquished his advantage of throwing first comfortably here, and John Henderson is making hay. Won't even be too concerned about that dart spraying into the one. Fires in another treble. seen 118 average on this board.
139.
Little glance at John Henderson's average here. Only leg 3. It only took Bergh 4 legs.
85.
Catches the dart, so John Henderson has had a set dart, but he will be back. And this all stems from Christian's poor visit at the start of the leg. It offered it up
94.
to John Henderson. Henderson went 135, 140 and had control of the leg, but he's got to convert here. And he does convert, and that's a key breaker throw. Set 1 against the darts. Henderson 1 set away from a straight shootout with Bergh Vampier.
John Henderson to throw.
Looking to salvage some pride here.
60.
It's good to see him back flowing, Christian. There was a few years ago, there was all sorts of issues with his hand gripping the dart, and we were concerned
60.
that would have been the last we saw of him, but he's been back in the World Championships the last couple of years, been involved in dramatic first round matches. We mentioned the 9-darter this year. In the previous year, he faced Luke Littler in the opening round. We
84.
didn't know what that would turn into. For John, looking to break back here, and if he does, and that's a good setup, he'll be throwing for the match. Just checking the score. And that leaves double 10. And the 156 isn't going to go, so John Henderson
100.
still averaging up above 95. It's a good performance from Hendo. It's that sloppy opening leg of this set. That's a flyer, it's not really a guide.
15.
That is a big opportunity miss for John, because converts there, he throws for the match. Instead, we're going to a deciding set. Just gets the darts away from him straight away. And in some style, he's on one again.
140.
He can't find it this time. Knows there's no prize money this time, doesn't he, Christian? Checks the last one in a 20.
140.
Oh, potentially setting up a 10-dart leg.
105.
Won't be too disheartened. But John, he's got to be thinking 2 treble visit and hope that Christian makes a mess of the 76. He definitely needs 1 now. Well, I thought he might have just stayed up there.
61.
Just because the guide was so good. Kissed with time. 1 set apiece, and it looks like we're going to go 1 leg apiece. And even with that dart drifting to the 1, no drama, because John hasn't left the finish.
36.
Here comes the layup. It could be too little too late in terms of this leg.
80.
A couple of loose darts from John. The levelers up.
Game
1
shot.
set apiece, 1 leg apiece. And this will be the final leg. Christian Kist having the darts. Otherwise, going into the last match, not having that freedom knowing you've just got to win. Having to win by a certain scoreline, but that's a big visit from Hendo.
$133.
Quickly followed by a 2 treble visit from Christian. Mind over on the other stream, it's the group featuring Connor Scott, Darryl Pilgrim, and Adam Lipscomb. Connor Scott won the opener against Darryl. Oh, to finish in style. And he does finish in style. And a Christian Kiss, well, he bows out of these World Masters qualifiers. For John Henderson, he'll return. He's got to win, and he's got to win big against Bergh Vampier. But it's Christian Kiss who signs off with a 2-1 victory against John Henderson. Remember the troubles he had with his throw. He's had to work really hard. Hendo is going to work hard in this match. He won't go away. 5 darts reminder to win the opening leg.
140.
Darts in hand to win this leg.
96.
7 darts of doubles in this match, John Henderson. He's had opportunities. 74 to put Vampier through and win the opening set. Just double checking, but that is in the treble 14. And that is in the double 16, and that is him in to the last 64. John Henderson eliminated. Bergh Vampier yet to drop a leg. Who has a little bit of freedom of just throwing knowing he's through.
98.
Rare occasion when you're playing and then there's not many nerves, and there won't be now. And the evidence is with that visit. 180 thrown, 24 remaining. Vampier not in the mood to hang around, and if you can get through your group with a minimum of fuss,
140.
you're plenty in reserve for the challenges that lie ahead. And takes the opening leg. 7 successive legs now. The Bergh Vampier, 1 away from cruising through this group.
99.
And looking to make Bergh Vampier throw this out. 140 ideally. Protocol for John. And he gets the 140 to lead tops. And it could be Bergh Vampier on the brink of dropping his first leg of the day.
100. Game shot.
That is the first leg against Bergh Vampier. So can John Henderson send us to a deciding set? Harry just looking to bring this down.
65.
So for the second set here for John. Treble 17 for double 16. Oh yeah, right, smile. 16 for the ball needed. So
Yes. 58 left.
a match-winning opportunity
43.
for Bergh Vampier. Already run the group, looking to win this match with a 10+ finish. He's going to have to get himself past that one, and he can't. John Henderson with 3 in hand at tops, but these have been far from routine. Doubles have not been his friend in this match, and it's set a stall out from the word go. He was chasing before he got on there because he had to win by 2 sets to 0, and he could have made a good start, John Henderson. But he does send us to a deciding set. Brilliant from Hendo. Never easy playing when you know you've got no chance of getting through, but there's professional pride. 4 surprise winners in the last 4 years, you'd have to say.
56.
At the Masters, Clayton, Cullen, Dobie, Bunting last year. Been a real pathway for players.
100.
Window down to a finish.
$94.
This for the match. Take a positive from this group for John. Well done, John Henderson. Couldn't get through after dropping the opening set, and then he dropped the opening leg of set 2. It'd have been easy to throw in the towel, but professional performance and some positives for John. Yeah, my only surprise is having done that on the opening day that he didn't go and get one.
100.
He'll be disappointed. Got a real high-end level to his game, Vampier. And already putting himself in a position
57.
to win set 1 here. It's a big ask to do it in this visit, but a bit of breathing space by the fat Rids has left himself on a big ask himself.
97.
It's on, but no longer.
139.
And it's a good setup from Rids, but Vampier couldn't take the 68 in the opening leg. We'll have a look at 64, and he'll get 2 darts at the double. And 2 is enough once again. Jimmy Vampier takes the opening set in 16 and then 15 darts, and Callan Rids has been put on notice here because this is good from Vampier, and it's kind of what you expect from him. And you make a very strong case for him being better than Michael van Gerwen
100.
in that match that he ended up losing. He got more legs than van Gerwen. He beat him in every metric but sets, and that's the important one.
108.
I think what was key for Callan is when he exits events, he sees the negative. I think he left the World Championship seeing a positive. He knew he'd played well
100.
on the big stage as well. Like you rightly said, Dan. Took it to Michael van Gerwen. Just van Gerwen, his quote, did the right things at the right time.
Rids to level up the match to the 11s. Double 14. Very nearly a real blitz from Callan Rids to level the match.
It's key to level up. Just the one.
89.
And one's not enough. So dominant in the opening set from Jimmy Van Schie. Dominance from Rids here. And as quick as that, it's 2 legs apiece. But crucially, it's 1 set apiece. It's now a 1-set shootout for a place in the last 32.
The Belgian Kim Huybrechts, Gabriel Clemens, the German, Matt Campbell,
108.
Christoph Ratajski and Kevin Dutz. All of those guys winners already.
Jeffrey de Graaf's just gone through as well. Looking to build on it. Also having a good run at the World Championship. Dylan Slevin just through. Ed ends Ryan Branley's hopes.
145.
What a leg this is from Jimmy Van Schie. Potential 10 darter. There's not a great deal you can do about that.
91.
Van Schie dragging his average up to 102. Over to double 9. Okay, well, he'll bust from here, you would think.
No score.
He almost went in the one, which wouldn't have been the end of the world. He'd have gone in the treble one, which wasn't far off, then you're inviting problems.
100.
But again, 3 in hand at 36 for the opener of set 3. Edging closer. What's that keep messing around here?
Game
He
shot.
gets there in the end. 15 darts it took.
$100. $60.
Persevering there. Couldn't find his way through to the treble. Still a bit of work to do when he returns.
$60.
No pressure.
Yeah, and this is
Game
great
shot.
position to be in, Rids, but he takes it anyway, and we are down to a 1-leg shootout for a place in the last 32. It's Jimmy Van Schie who's got the advantage of throwing first. Can he make it count? And that's the perfect start. And he follows.
140.
He'll settle for that. Feels he needed more.
140.
He's got a shot. Rids will have a better one. A
180.
much better one if he's allowed it.
What a match this has been. To end it in style, Jimmy Van Schie. Well, he can't get a match start, so Rids has carved out the opportunity. Potential 11-dart leg.
Treble 19. To the 12s. Bullseye for Rids. And
56.
Callan Rids misses a match dart. And Jimmy Van Schie's got 3 at double 12. To take out one of the big seeds. Shakes his head, doesn't like it. But it's an open bed and he finds it, and Jimmy Van Schie is through to the last 32. 2 more wins, and Van Schie, a man who was denied his tour card at Q School despite making a brilliant start to the tournament, will find himself playing at the World Masters. It'll be Mickey Mansell or Brett Claydon for the gigantic Dutchman next. He needed that, Kim Huybrechts. Maximum to leave 1 treble combo, but Clemens for the set. Chance goes. That's not very good at all, Gabriel. Single 18. He's double 16, his favourite double on the board.
75.
But he cannot find it. He has missed a dart to win both the opening legs. Kim Huybrechts might lose the opening set to 0.
67.
He has survived a set dart. Ooh, Oh, double 9 then. Dragged it into the double 7. And makes the adjustment. Kim Huybrechts breaks back and will now throw for the set. That's how quickly this format can turn. It is going to be brutal over the next few days here in Milton Keynes. But it was, of course, when Krzysztof Ratajski became a major champion, beat Mark McGean in the final. He was brilliant in that tournament as Gabriel hits a maximum just to get back and level pegging in this deciding leg of the set.
99.
It's on a knife edge now. Clemens on a 2-darter. Huybrechts needs all 3 darts to complete this. He needs a treble as well.
76.
Single 18. Double top. Gabriel Clemens takes the opening set after all. It's 3 legs, all of them won against the darts.
Second set, Gabriel to throw.
There's an argument for just staying on the 20s. Would have left 165 with a single, but then you go 20-20, bring the bullseye in now, say.
9.
He could have done that, leave him a 2-darter. As it is, he's on that 108.
59.
But there's nothing coming back from Huybrechts in this leg. Shocker of a leg from the Belgian.
92.
Is there going to be any chaos in this leg?
100. Game
no
shot.
chaos whatsoever. 16 for a 16-darter.
$60.
That's not great, but it's still within striking distance. Treble 18 required and not found. Gabriel Clemens is 3 darts away from winning this match potentially.
46.
Kim Huybrechts muttering about needing glasses there.
42.
Clemens unable to take his chance. 20 for tops. Doesn't look to be in the way. He's not moving.
40.
But one very high, one very low. Gabriel Clemens should be closer than this, but he should be getting a match dart. He'll get 2. Double 16. Gabriel Clemens dismisses Kim Huybrechts. Wins 4 out of the 5 legs played for a straight sets victory. The German giant is through to the final qualifying game as he looks to go to the Masters for a 4th year running. Van Veen just about getting it done with a 12-darter in the deciding leg. Average 106 in that. That's after a 2-0 win over Aidan Kirk. Mendes saw off Bergh Vampier and then Ricky Evans, averaging in the low 90s in both.
140.
So low 90s average going to be enough against Jan Van Veen in this kind of mood. 2 tops. Couldn't continue it.
97.
A little bit close to that treble 20 there, Cameron Menzies. But doesn't matter, he's going to come back.
57. Game shot.
14-dart start for Cameron Menzies. Holds his throw. It was a 1 Euro Tour MVG1 last year. Menzies picked up his maiden PDC title last year in the Pro Tour. How about this? Another one there. Looked good, that for Jan. He'll be annoyed that he couldn't find another.
94.
148 for the set. It's on. Double 14. Cameron Menzies. The chance slips away. But for how long? Forever, it turns out, as far as this leg's concerned. 1 apiece. Can Cameron hold his throw and take the opening set? So Kevin Dutz is our first winner of the day. And Cameron Mendes is going the right way about joining him. This is the best stuff that Cameron has played today.
60.
Van Veen can't live with him in this leg. Went safety first, didn't work out. And he can't tidy it up with a treble 10. He's going for the ball
49.
25 to try and guarantee a dart at the outer ring, but if you miss it completely, then you're going to have to tidy it up, and he was unable to do so.
97.
Jan only just getting down to a finish. This for the set, 32, is found. Excellent set from Cameron Mendes. He's won it on throw, but he has won it with an average around about the 105 mark. A former world champion who had a disappointing first year on the PDC Tour last year, but has started this year by qualifying for the Masters for the first time. Andy Bartens, the Belgian. He has beaten Darius Labanauskas with 100 average and a 2-0 scoreline in sets as Jan sets it up very nicely in the opening leg of this second set.
138.
Not bad from Cami either, though. Double top.
36.
Just high. Cameron Mendes. Huge opportunity. Double 12. Breaks Van Veen's throw. 14 darter. Cameron Mendes will throw for a spot in the Masters. Christoph Ratajski, one of the highest seeded players in this draw, has been beaten. Bradley Brooks back on the tour, the standout player at Q School, and has just seen off the Polish Eagle in straight sets. It is Bradley Brooks who will play Michael van Gerwen in the Masters. Cameron Mendes, he's not going to go for the 19s. He didn't need to. Jan van Veen hasn't forced him to.
86.
So it has allowed him to set this up, and it is match darts incoming for Cameron Mendes, who has been brilliant in this contest.
140.
Van Veen keeps his hopes alive, but this will end them. And they are ended, because it is a brilliant display from Cameron Mendes, who's taken just 5 legs to dismiss Jan van Veen and make his debut at the World Masters. Cami, the Scotsman, the 35-year-old who lives here in Milton Keynes nowadays, will make his debut at the Masters this weekend. He beats Van Veen in straight sets, and it'll be Dave Chisnall he faces in the Masters.